Thank you, Veronica and Bob. Appreciate it. Pleasure having you guys here. My name's Marco Estrella McGuire, VP of DMCG Operations. We're located in Riverside, California. Well, we started Bell Hotline about 17 years ago. Our insurance business, it was a lot of work, and just every day dedicating ourselves to bring a service to our clients to really make us stand out from the rest. And us being Latinos, I think it really helped us because being a Latino, growing up in the neighborhoods, we understood our clients, we understood their needs, and we understood their wants. And it was not a thing about monetary. For us, it was really helping them in a time of need. And I think that's the reason why we've excelled in Bell Hotline. And we've given so many opportunities of different ethnic groups. If you look at our operation, we have all sorts of backgrounds there, and it's just intelligent people and giving people the opportunity to grow and evolve. And then we started ProAbition about 8 years ago, and it was kind of an old cliche. This corner here in Riverside had this, this is it's jinxed, or it has it's marked for failure because so many other businesses came in here and they failed. But I don't think it was the building, it was more the administration and the will to want to succeed. And I think that, us coming from a Latino background and us coming from where we came from, if we get an opportunity, we're going to make the best of it. And I think that's what we've done with all of our businesses. It hasn't been easy, but I think the will to want to do something good and work hard at it, I think that's what represents the McGuires. That's what represents me and my brothers and everybody that works with us. They understand that synergy. So whenever you work for us, we push, but we also give and receive, because I think that many people that work for us really see us how we are. We're always in the office. We're always involved in our businesses. We were understanding, it's just that natural sense, treating your people like family. And that's kind of our motto is, we're really family oriented, and we want our people to feel that way as well. We feel that we've created something special. It's really an amazing place. We're just very blessed to, have a business of this magnitude here in downtown Riverside, and being a Latino owner, it's really a great feeling. When COVID hit, I remember that date. It's kind of like that 9/11 type of mentality. We all remember where we were at 9/11. It's kind of March 10th. I can remember the time, the moment when the governor comes up and he's saying, California shut down. So we've made the right adjustments. We sat down, really started to chess piece what we had and what we can do to survive another 30 days. I think as a business owner, you always got to be positive, and you have to be confident. And confident in yourself, and confident on what you're doing. Where are we at? Well, the McGuire umbrella is expanding. We're not thinking about what's going to happen. We're thinking positive. We understand that this is going to pass. We have the most faith in our country that, if there's anything that history shows you, is the resilience of the American people, the resilience of people wanting to go out and still enjoy life. Honestly, this might be a time for the quitters to quit, because then nobody's gonna look at you and say, hey, you quit. I can blame it on COVID. But I think the winners, the people that want to excel in business and want to be a business owner, if there's something I could tell my Hispanos, this is the time to get into business. Somebody just told me, always take advantage of a critical time. Well, this is a great time. We're opening up another location down the street. It's taken us 2 years. And even with the COVID, we were like, we're gonna open this thing up. And when the time comes up, we'll make something beautiful for people to come, just like they enjoy ProAbition, they're gonna enjoy Downtown Experiment. Because right now, you could take advantage of leases, take advantage of loans that are gonna be out there, tax incentives. So as a business owner, this is probably the greatest time to get into business, because you're gonna have a lot of opportunities to get into something that might have cost you a lot more money, maybe before COVID. So I look at this moment as a positive sense, like, hey, you know what? Of course, you want to look at it like, does it make sense? You don't want to get into things without preparation or research or whatever. But I'm looking at this as this is the moment for us to expand and go forward, you know? You know, we've been part of the Hispanic Chamber since the day one, since we got into business. They've been a huge supporter of us, and we've been a supporter of them. As we've grown, they've grown. I think it's very important as a Hispano, you gotta show other business owners what we've done, have conversations, and if we could help one another, that's the key. I think it's, you know, it's great that you open up a business and you make monetary, but I think helping out other people, grow another business, or sharing your experience, that's the network of the Hispanic Chamber, of all the chambers from the state, nationwide, is that if we could get together and build this unity and not bickering or seeing what business is better, that is the key for Hispanos to grow. Helping one another, not always about money, but just about that time that you give somebody. I really feel that if we give people more time and just share your experience or knowledge, that's more than money. And that's why I like being part of the Hispanic Chamber, and when they have conventions, I like being part of it. When they ask me, can we open up our doors to Pro or now Downtown Experience, I'm all for it. Because if I could share something with somebody, to me, that's a better feeling. I really like to see people look at ProAbition and then say, hey, who's the owners? Oh, those 4 Mexican guys. You know what I mean? And they're shocked. And then that's just the honest truth. And I try to be honest about it because you look at this business, you're like, oh, well, yeah, there's probably, you know, maybe somebody else owning it. But, you know, we're 4 Mexican kids that didn't have anything. And we're fortunate to be where we're at. We're not going to lose this opportunity, and we could share it with people. To me, that's the greatest feeling. You know, I'm just honored that you guys chose ProAbition. You guys chose the McGuires to do this interview. You know, we have so many great stories, and I could go so on and so on. But, you know, one thing that you'll learn from us is that we're so appreciative of life and what this country has given us. To make excuses not to excel is not the answer right now. And during this COVID times is really the time to buckle down. And if you really want to meet me in person, you know where I'm at. I'm in downtown Riverside. If you've never been here, it's one of the most beautiful secret places. We're right in the middle between LA and Orange County. You know, when people come to Riverside, and I always see their face, I'm like, wow, this architecture, there's all this histories here. There's so much Riverside has to give. And before the COVID, and even now, you know, it's a renaissance going in Riverside. You know, I just opened up another bar lounge 2 blocks from here, and it's one of the most beautiful places. And not because it's my place, but I know what we did with it. And if you ever come to Riverside, if you don't come to Pro, you didn't come to Riverside. So, you know, mi casa es tu casa, and I want everybody to come down here and really enjoy what we have to give in Riverside. Thank you.